Ittam bhavena katito Bhagavan Bhagavattamah Netam bhavena hi param Dashtumarhanti Surayaha. The great transcendentalist thus describe the activity of Supreme Personality, Godhead, but the pure devotees deserve to see more glorious thing in transcendent beyond these features. So devotees have a privilege, they deserve more. Prabhupada says the famous line, first deserve then desire. So therefore, always in the beginning, there is always description of Vishwarupa. Correct? By describing the material nature. This basically whole material cosmos, creation, the details of creation, this is always described first. But then there is after that the privilege to go into the pastimes of the Lord. Okay? So first deserve. And then if you enter, you'll not be able to understand. Therefore Bhagavad Gita, the 9th chapter is called most confidential chapter. You can read it now. You can't understand. Therefore Prabhupada says it needs a key, the lock. Unless you enter with the proper, therefore you have to enter. See, just like very important point, you want to meet an important person, you cannot go directly. Somebody has to take you. So you cannot go to Krishna directly, somebody has to take you. You understand? Either in knowledge, somebody has to take you there. I can go directly. No, you have to go there. That's yesterday hearing Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada's that life story, day before yesterday, his disappearance day. So in that it was, somebody came, said, servant says, somebody has come to meet you. The Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada said, who is he? Now he says, I am a devotee of Krishna. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada said, I don't want to meet him. We are not devotees of Krishna, we are devotees of servants of Krishna. Correct? It's very nice actually. So somebody has to take us to him. So therefore bhakti is actually given. That's why Krishna has made a system. Bhakti is given by a devotee. Krishna can give directly. He can make an exception, but that's not the way. Generally bhakti is given by a devotee. Correct? See, point is that why I am saying Krishna is not bound by any laws. But the system is this, that it will come through a devotee. Therefore Krishna said, Tadvidhi, go to a devotee. He will give you bhakti. I'll not give you directly. Go. Tadvidhi pranipadana. Go to a devotee. Padi prashnena, sevaya. Do some seva there. Ask question. Then he will give you bhakti. Upadekshitaya jnanam jnanena tato darshana. Is that Krishna cannot give? He can give. But he wants his devotees to become more glorious than him. Correct? Now devotees become more glorious. You don't go to Krishna, no, you cannot go directly. Therefore, devotees, what they do, they try to go to Radharani, the greatest of his devotees. They try to go directly, he doesn't entertain. So anyway, so now coming in this point, the devotee deserve. So therefore, Acharya also step by step reveals. He gives you the holy name in the beginning. He reveals only that much. You cannot handle the Lord's Leela. You are very envious of the Lord. And the last Leela of the Lord, he reveals his Ras Leela, which you cannot handle. You are very envious. In fact, even Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada was very certain his disciples don't read certain books. Why? Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not discuss certain books with public. That was only for Ramananda Rai and Sarup Damodar. We are envious. We can't handle that. We can. Therefore, that is kept confidential. So first thing, he reveals the holy name and give the basic information. Creation means creator is there. At least you bow down, accept somebody is greater than you. So that's step by step. Step by step. They gradually lead, just like a teacher. What is it does? And that, in fact, in preaching also, that's an art. What to tell now? You meet an audience, you're not going to tell him Ras Leela. Just like some devotees, they come fighting moon landing. Is that the first thing to talk to a new person? He'll get confused. You talk about moon landing, a Prabhupada said that's bogus. He'll totally is that the first thing to talk? No. We should know what to talk in the beginning. If you want to talk that in the beginning, okay. Maybe if you're a great scientist, you can do that. You'll end up a mess. So we talk based on the situation. Therefore, Prabhupada, first thing we give is always the holy name. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's process. In the public, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did Harinama in the public. He's not talking any philosophy. And Prabhupada also in America, that's what he used to do in his classes. First do Harinam. He used to do nice Kirtan first. Any program we have, first we should always have good Harinam. Then Prabhupada used to take, I used to sing his set of 45 minutes Kirtan, half an hour, 40 minutes class, and again 45 minutes Kirtan. And even in MIT, they were jumping on the desk. They were so ecstatic. So the first we give the Harinam. Guru gives you the holy name. Chant. He doesn't give you deities in the beginning. Harinam Diksha, not Gayatri Diksha, the system. He's not going to offer the deities. He'll give you something. Chant. And step by step he reveals. And Prabhupada says, the Guru takes you. The bona fide Guru will take you. And actually person can take you only till the level he is. But he will going to take you where? Till the level of, the ultimate level is feeling intense separation from Krishna. And Prabhupada says in Krishna book, that's the duty of the Guru, to take the disciple to the topmost platform of feeling intense separation from Krishna. Correct? So sometimes what happens, in the beginning when we read, there is a stage called information stage. Prabhupada books are giving us some information. And therefore people jump out of Prabhupada books very soon. Because, samajh aa gaya, the information samajh aa gaya. Arey Baba, here again and again, even this much one line if you have accepted, my real enjoyment in the spiritual world, your whole life will change, you are rewiring yourself. Therefore, many devotees don't have practice of reading properly. They don't read. Information badal gaya. You're making an offense like that. You get it? It's not the way it is. That's another topic. But the point is that when you're hearing submissively, these are not material vibrations, it's a spiritual vibration. Why you chant Harinama every day? Samajh aa gaya na? Hare Krishna mantra samajh aa gaya. Ab nahi jap karunga. They look for some extra mantras. Some people I've seen, they look for one mantra, this mantra, that mantra. They search here and there. I remember we had some festival. And one lady came, you same Hare Krishna, you're chanting for 2 hours. I said, why don't you just participate? Then you'll ask, why only 2 hours? Sometimes it happens, we have a kirtan and somebody stops and it's very nicely chanting. Actually, kirtan is done from the heart, not your vocal cords and all. That's nonsense. True, you can offer your vocal cords to Krishna, but kirtan is not an necessarily element of, okay, that's why his temples a bad habit is there. Kirtan is there and get some singer. Arey Baba, generally the senior devotee should sing. And actually when he sings, we listen with respect. And then it touches the heart. And here some singer and we're not even chanting 16 round. Why you're listening to him? Why you're wasting your time? You want to hear music, then hear film songs. We want to hear who is actually a good devotee. And when he sings, we hear with respect. Just like class. You don't hear class from everybody. You only whom you respect. You don't want mind revolts to hear. So similar kirtan also mind revolts to hear. Suppose a karmi is there. Why don't we get some Bhimshan Joshi and all karmis to sing? We're not interested. Rather, it hasn't won. What is the shloka? It is sarpo chishta avashnava mukho gita puta harikatha mitam shavanam naiva kartavyam sarpo chishta payoratha. So who's an authority greater than Prabhupada in whole movement? It's the greatest authority. Right? So definitely we should hear everybody, but here is the foundation for the movement, founder Acharya. So we should very, very attentively hear this. This is the foundation. Any devotee you can correct based on this book, whoever he may be in ISKCON. Sir, you are saying this, Prabhupada book says this. Even GBC may correct him. Because this is the foundation for the movement. Nobody can cross these lines. This is the foundation. So we should therefore take an opportunity always and hear. And don't limit yourself to information stage, which I have seen. Information of Gita Bhagavatam will take you maybe 1 year. You will understand the information. But where is the realization? You have to hear again and again. You got it? And to hear very submissively. Hear again and again. Therefore, we were at Mayapur. A survey was done, mostly among congregation. How many times they read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. There was one sannyasi, I think Prahalananda Swami. He had read Bhagavad Gita 200 times. 200 times. Except him, they took his figure out because that was spoiling the average. Except him, devotees, average 10 years movement have not read Gita once and have not read Bhagavatam once. Average came below 1. And it was like alarming everybody. What's happening? Where actually a devotee within 2 years should read Prabhupada books. Prabhupada said at least half a dozen times you should read this book. Then read other books. He said, half a dozen times you read my books, then and here even once you're not at Prabhupada books, because he's not into bhakti, he's into some information. I tell this information, that becomes anartha. Read few books carefully, then reading, and even in, say, read too many books, you get confused. In fact, Prabhupada was very insistent. Whenever you see a translation, first, who is translating? Because many books of the Purvacharyas, who is translating, Baba? Who is this person? What is the authority? In fact, Prabhupada in the beginning of the movement banned. Don't bring Gaudiya Math books to my movement. He banned. Please take them out. Why? He said, don't bring them. No exchange of books. The devotees are information. It's actually a sense gratification. Just like reading newspaper is a sense gratification. Nothing to do with your devotion service. Sense gratification. Correct? Oh, I know that happened. I know that happened. It's a sense gratification. Open sense gratification. You don't come to know what you're doing. So similarly, it just becomes a sense gratification. I told that. Are Baba, first your founder Acharya has given some books. Please understand what is Acharya trying to say. This movement is the will of the Acharya. This whole movement, that's what GBC says in the first line. The GBC has been created to execute the will of Prabhupada. So first understand the will. This is Prabhupada's movement. Within this movement, the will of the founder Acharya has to be executed. You have to read very carefully. Very carefully you have to read. And I tell you, it's not easy to read. In fact, many times when we come back to reading, either we had forgotten, just like read Bhagavatam now purport. All of us have read Bhagavatam at least couple of times. But this line is there, I did not know. It's not easy to read carefully. One thing you forget, second you don't read carefully. And then next time we come, we may have come with a higher level of maturity. And our hearing is better now. We are hearing more submissively. And actually, if you hear with proper, just like Shuddha Naam, just once, it is so powerful. Prabhupada therefore says, somebody reads one line of my book carefully, his whole life will change. If he reads one page, he can go back to Godhead just by that. We have to hear. It doesn't happen to us. We don't change. Still we are desiring self gratification, and still we are not liberated. How many pages you have read? That means just like holy name, it is said, you hear one word, Krishna, properly, Shuddha Naam, you go back to Godhead. It has enough power to destroy the karma that you cannot commit. Correct? And that one Naam is taking you back to Godhead. Similarly, one page of Srila Prabhupada's book can take you back to Godhead. But you need guidance, a guru, to able to make you hear. And I remember there was one that purport that is in Bhagavatam that comes. That Prabhupada says, in the Bhagavatam, that when Dhruva Maharaj mother is going back to God, Prabhupada says that I am in a wretched condition. If some my disciple can take him back to God, a very famous purport. I remember at that time many sannyasis were there. We had a big festival in Bangalore. Still, they were completely shaken up. They could not read that. So you see now the same thing you're also reading, but somebody was completely shaken up. How can Prabhupada say such a statement? That's so touching. So what are the difference? Was their level of reading. They're hearing with a different intensity. You are reading as some information, as information hota hai. We should, some information. But please don't. That's the lowest level of hearing these books actually. The lowest level of hearing Prabhupada books is information. And those people don't stick to Prabhupada books. They break the boundary and go here, there, here, there, here, there. In fact, once Prabhupada said to a disciple, if I would have only written Gita, read that book again and again. It says. You would have read that book again and again. You said that. So why you are doing all this? Somebody said, I read Chaitanya Bhagavata. Prabhupada, who translated please? Who translated that book? First question Prabhupada asked him. Who translated? And you told me. Then he reminds him in the letter. You told me. If I would have just read Gita, written Gita, you would have read that again and again. So it's not that we don't read Prabhupada books. So first be firmly fixed in the will of Prabhupada. There Prabhupada said half a dozen times. You read my books. So that is what I follow. Otherwise, it's just sense gratification information. That information, that information, that information, that. And just world of information, And, I quote from this book, I quote from that book. But you're not still. See what happens. How will you know somebody has understood the will? First thing he'll absorb how to spread this movement. His every movement, every second will be how Prabhupada's movement reaches every individual. He is so much absorbed in that. Executing. It's just not understanding the will. We have to execute the will also. No? I understood the will. What is the use of understanding the will? Are you executing the will? Just like Bhagavad Gita is the will of Krishna. And we know Prabhupada understood the will of Krishna because he gave his last breath also to Natatasmad Manushya. To the last minute, last second, Prabhupada was trying to preach. Even his body was given away. Correct? His purpose of Bhagavatam was going on. Even Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada was seeing. To the last minute, instructions are going on to the disciples. Correct? Every member of Gaudiya Math should be ready to spread gallons of blood. We are not here as, preaching is going on. His last instruction was so powerful. So powerful. Generally, it is no use hearing a dying man. Generally. In society, they are so many, they lose their stability. They are in so much. But acharyas, they show their quality. And so much they are absorbed in the will. That is visible in their life. Correct? Like Bhakti Prabhupada. So many Prabhupada's disciples heard the will. Everybody in Gaudiya Math knew the Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada wants the movement to be taken all around the world. Everybody knew that. It's not that only Prabhupada knew. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada was open about it. It's not a secret instruction. That general instruction was there for everybody, but specifically Prabhupada got an order. But generally he was open about it because he himself sent his disciples away. But why is it that Prabhupada kept to the last minute that in his heart? Last minute. In fact, very interesting, in America, when he has a health problem, Prabhupada says, please pray to Narasimhadeva, my dear Lord, if you so desire, protect our master because he has not finished his work. What is the work he is talking about? What happens to us is that हमारा spiritual life is मेरा जपा हो गया, एक reading हो गया. I was explaining last Sunday also in the evening. Did Prabhupada was doing that to the Guru? I'm Guru, my japa is over. My duties to you are over. No! That's the lowest level. Mera japa ho gaya. Arey Baba, the Acharya has a will. That means you're not reading the books. You're reading for information. Here is the will, the orders of the Acharya. He wants something. You want it? He wants something. And Prabhupada was there. The Prabhupada talks about so many his God brothers, his centers became like joint mess. People, some brahmacharis go collect money and then we eat and sleep. Chapter close. Just like we are maybe. But executing the will is different. You can't sleep. The heart is burning. The order of the Acharya is so much burning in the heart. And when disciples used to come to Prabhupada, they said that Prabhupada distributed 50,000 Bhagavad Gitas in 3 weeks. Prabhupada will say, my Guru Maharaj will be so happy today. So absorbed in the will. You understand? So, therefore, when Krishna makes his creation, it's a will. There is a purpose. So, we have to get absorbed in the purpose of the creation. Why did Krishna create this world? Just understanding that, some more information. What's the use of that? You understand the purpose of creation and participate in the purpose of creation. You have to intensely participate in the purpose of creation. And we know the creation is done because people are not willing to surrender to Krishna. So you have to help them. You have to guide them to surrender to Krishna. That's executing the will. That means person is hearing Prabhupada's books. Got it? Somebody is hearing means it will manifest. The will of Prabhupada is now shaking his heart. Otherwise just information. One information is there. Added one more information is there. But what is he? Is he meditating on the will of the Acharya? Is he meditating? That devotee will be different. Totally different. Totally. You can know him when you meet. Just like in a temple. Very rare it is somebody comes and says, Prabhuji, how are you managing? Is there any difficulty in managing? Very rare. Because their heart is not in the will. Mera japa ho gaya, mera spiritual life ho gaya. Not the will of the Acharya. The Acharya's will. What is the will of the Acharya? What is the same as will of Lord Chaitanya? What is Lord Chaitanya's will? Prichute achoache nagaradi grama sarata prachar hoye mora nama. Correct? That's the nama. The Prabhupada says therefore. He says the devotees in this moment, they're giving their life, they're giving their blood to see the places running. That is because they get absorbed in the will. That's how it should be. And then more and more, the person becomes so dear. When see what happens. When you want to become dear to the Guru, you have to understand his Vani. Vapu, we don't have opportunity to serve Prabhupada's Vapu, but we have an opportunity to understand his Vani. Just like Prabhupada tried to execute the will of all the Purvacharyas. When he established Mayapur, he said, Bhaktivinoda Thakur very much wanted this. Correct? Why all Mayapur? In fact, I was hearing Kirtan and the other people, they're saying we didn't understand what Prabhupada is trying to do here. And we all were laughing personally in the inside. What is going to happen? It's impossible. It's only just fields. What's the use? But he was not meditating on another thing. Prabhupada was meditating. Bhaktivinoda Thakur willed that huge preaching should happen and Mayapur should become more glorified. And when the first time the disciples came from all around the world, Prabhupada was so happy. He said, now when you chant Jai Sachinandana, this is what Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted. So we should develop in the same quality absorption in the will. Again, not in the personal. And that sometimes happens as individually, all of us. ठीक है, हो गया पूरा दिन. I got up, I attended Mangal Aarti, I chanted my japa, I read Prabhupada books. हो गया. ये तो ABCD है भी. Prabhupada did he do that? हो गया Prabhupada ji. He was sitting in Radha Damodar temple every day going to Rupa Goswami Samadhi. My Guru Maharaj has given us such a big mission. How to accomplish it? I'm incapable. He is not thinking. That is, see, your sadhana will keep you in sanity. That's all. You will remain sane. If you are chanting, you will not do sinful activities. So that is not everything. That is just ABCD now. On that you begin, no. On that we thinking. And then when we come to that platform, because see what happens. If we come down, that itself is a struggle. Forget about doing anything else. Because that itself is an achievement. In the day I chanted my round, that itself is an achievement. And if I read 1 hour Prabhupada books, that should become. But that should not be. We should rise higher. That is done. Now something more. What can I do? How do I contribute? And therefore the institution is there. We don't have to imagine. The institution is there. And you go, Prabhuji, what can I do? Can I participate in some service? And then you become part of this organized movement. Correct? See what happens. We cannot preach unless we cooperate. One devotee cannot do anything accomplishment in this world. We have to cooperate. For to cooperate, we need to have an organization. That's why organization exists. Organization only exists for preaching, and we are cooperating for preaching. There was a devotee wrote to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, how do we do this and all? Prabhupada said, continue. You just continue your spirit of preaching. The whole organization will come to support it. That's what we do. Just like some devotee very nicely is doing in college something. We're ready to do everything now to support that. True? And what is the organization? Organization is a principle of cooperation. That's all it is. When people stay away from organization, actually their achievement in preaching is also zero. You cannot do anything actually. You cannot be able to achieve anything in practical preaching unless we cooperate and work together. Because Kali Yuga, this is very important. See, previously it was different. One Acharya will be there some place in the Himalayas, other person there, Maitreya Rishi was sitting in some place, other Acharya sitting in their fully self-realized soul. Correct? They don't need. They can. Prabhupada also was on the same platform. He was peacefully happy in Krishna Vrindavan. He did not need us, some association or devotees to develop. He was fully absorbed in his Guru Vani, on orders of his Guru, correct? And he was, as far as sadhana is concerned, very happy, peaceful. But then, it's the order of his Acharya, he kept preaching. And it's not he who needed us, it is we who need him. And therefore, Prabhupada says, I created this organization to give an opportunity so that we get good association.